turn down. Let me see here. Alexa, turn down. View your channel. Let's see. We will go. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. Da, 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 da. Blah, 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 blah. Let me see. Let me do a little. Ooh, I got one person watching, myself. And I got one like, okay. Let's see. All right. Wait for some people to jump in. Alexa, play some Elvis music. Alexa, play 1950s Fallout music.
I couldn't find any 1950s Fallout songs. What other music do you want to listen to? Perhaps
Morning,
classical
Patriot. What's going on, Warsaw? Man, I did a video like almost
music.org.
12
With
minutes
links in the
and
bio and to the
try to
YouTube
upload it. I
video
thought, let me just do
description,
live. So,
Warsaw is exploring
how's it going
technology
for you, man? I'm
and
not gonna be up too early, too late, so this won't be a long one. I say that, and it's like, hope you're doing well. I'm doing well, brother. Let me know if you can hear me. Can I get a 5x5? Alexa, turn down. I'll tell you what the live's about. Nothing bad. All good. As I try to keep it that way on my channel. Looks like I got 3 other people watching. One of the viewers and one like is actually myself because I wanted to test it out. But how are you doing? Hear you well. 5x5. Great. And I'll try to speak up. I'm the only one here. Um, yeah, I've been doing good. Just got back from Arizona. What's today? Friday, Wednesday. We were out there for 4 days. Went to Tombstone first day. Went to Grand Canyon. Spent 2 days out there. Went to Page to go see Horseshoe Bend and one of the Cantaloupe canyons. We went to X. Went to Sedona on day 4 and then flew back on day 5. So it was awesome. Hey, Slingshot, what's going on, brother? What's going on? Hear you well. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, let me go ahead and just start. I got 5 people watching, and one of them is myself because I'm on my laptop. But I was just thinking, why I haven't gone live lately or why I haven't like done a lot of videos. I mean, I'm on TikTok a lot more. It's just entertaining. I don't know. I don't know if I'm outgrowing YouTube or it's just the people on it have changed, the platforms changed. I'm sure a lot of people still have their accounts. It's just people are not engaging anymore, and people have moved on from other people, and that's fine. It is what it is. I'm doing great. That's great. That's good. Slingshot. But as time progresses, you start to see the platform change, right? People that you once knew or people that you considered YouTube friends are not doing what we used to do, right? Go live together. Uh, Want you to know I've been cutting ties more and more with people I used to know. Yeah, and that certainly, Patriot. I hear you, man. I mean, I'm on some of the other platforms too, and every platform has its little niche. Its little, Facebook is more like family, close friends, um, past acquaintances. TikTok for me has just been really entertaining. It just kind of has been filling the void. YouTube was my jam for the longest time. It's just I feel like there's nothing there anymore, and I feel like I'm still doing what I do because I love making the little short videos. I know I do roping and knife throwing. Pretty much that's about it. But occasionally I'll do some gun range. And that's the thing is like every platform has this little quirky thing that they do or don't do. And that is, and I got 9 people watching. Awesome. The topic is my time is valuable, just like it is for you, right? Especially the joke, the gun. Oh yeah, and here's the thing. I just want to say so much. Let me try to stay focused. Patriot, remind me to come back to the whole 2A and the prepping community when I finish this. If I forget, remind me, buddy. But here's the thing: is like my time is valuable, right? At 50, going on 50 and a half years old, you know, the more I come across, because I'm now looking at retirement videos, even though I retired over a year ago, took a whole year off, then decided to get back in the workforce. I'm gonna work a couple of more months, and then I'm gonna cease and just take a break, right? Enjoy summer. I'm debating whether to go back in the fall. If not, I will go back in 2026 early. Life is too short. What's important is God and exactly. I'm in the air gun community. Oh yeah, yeah. I've seen your video, Slingshot, especially the joke. And the thing is, it's like the people that I used to roll with, the people, and there's nothing against them. There's a lot of people that had big platforms, they had an audience, they had the opportunity to do something with it. They some of them did, some of them didn't. But just time fades out, right? It's just things get old. Even for myself, I'm sure people have just dropped watching my stuff because they're just bored with it, or they're not getting anything out of it, and that's fine. I have no I have no hatred. Like you better watch my videos or I'm gonna get you. It's just everybody grows up, everybody matures, everybody progresses in their life journey. And the more I see videos, and I don't know why I see one video like on Instagram, then I see all the other ones that go with it. For once you watch one, the algorithm, right? You like one, you watch one, it knows you're watching, it starts throwing out these other videos. And the thing is, I'm a little stuffy because the weather's changing of the season. But the thing is, it's like the more I see these videos, like the topic is, the average 50-year-old, which I'm 50, has another 26 years to live. Now, I don't put that in my head where like, okay, that's all I got. The average 50-year-old, the average life expectancy at after 50 is about 26 years old, right? It'll vary depending on your health, which is why I don't drink, I don't smoke, right? I'm trying to eat better. I'm taking vitamins. I'm trying different things. I don't want to go through them because I don't want to get flagged for something insane. And that's another thing. These platforms are all sensitive, crybabies. You can't say this, you can't do that. And let's see, Petra said, I'm more hurt and disappointed and just with the people I used to trust. Trust friends, don't talk. Yeah, and the thing is, we're so, I mean, you bring up a good point too. Let me finish my topic here. And I definitely want to touch up on what you said, Petra. And that is just like every platform is different, right? TikTok, I love, uh, I mean, that's starting to be my jam now. It used to be YouTube, but it's just, there's nothing there. It's just, people have faded out. People don't do videos. People aren't watching my videos, which is fine, right? Things have changed. I know YouTube is trying to kind of mirroring what TikTok is doing. TikTok is really popular, and I'm sure it'll burn out, and there'll be a new platform, right? But every platform has their thing. TikTok doesn't allow pew pews videos, even though I will find pew pew videos out there. But unless you're part of the paid community market, which occasionally I get these little pop-ups on TikToks at the bottom of my videos, and I click on it, it's like, if you want 2 to 5,000 likes, pay $8.97. Uh, if you want views, more views, you want like I don't know, like 5 to 8,000, pay $10.97. If you want both views and likes, pay for that. I mean, if you like it, you like it. It's not rocket science. If you like it, you like it. If you share it, share it. But not enough people share or like it to, you know, I think it should just be naturally, if you like it, you like it. But that's just me. And that's my downfall to social media success. I'm not paying to have views and all of that. That's not me. I've been there too. Let's see. I've been asking myself, do I really want to live to see 90? People who ask for money content is called, yeah, e-begging. I mean, yes, we grew up in the same YouTube era generation, yeah. And here's the thing, Slingshot, don't give up. See, I'm sure Patriot uh, and myself are about the same in age. I saw, and I'm gonna jump all over the place. I saw a video a while back where this guy was like, I don't know, late 40s, early 50s, and he was saying that he's successful, he has money, he has a house, he's traveled, he's done all these things, right? And so he put off having, I guess, a relationship, a marriage, family, whatever, right? Maybe family more, you know. And he goes, now I regret it. I regret not having a family, not having kids. Now that I'm getting older, and it's like, once you turn 50, man, something just happens. It's like, it's not the end of the world. It's just something happens in your mind. You start thinking, dang, I'm 50. In a few years, I'll be 55. In 10 years, I'll be 60. Then 63, 65, eligible for early full retirement unless they bump it up again, 67, I don't know. And as you're progressing, and again, 50 is not the end of the world. It's not. You're 44, okay, I'm 50 and a half. You might as well be beggar on the OnlyFans account, right? And the thing is, like, after 50, your brain really starts to change. And Slingshot, if you're 44 and still single, no kids, this is not a crack at you because I have family in the same situation like this. You're probably not going to have a family at this point because you are set in your ways, and that's not a bad thing, brother. It's not. It's just sometimes it's not in the cards. Right after 40, for men and women, especially for women, after 30, their cycle to produce it starts to decline, and they have to pump out a baby or two. After 40, do you really even want any kids? You know, it's like, think about it. You're 44, right? And let's say you have a kid. I mean, you'll be what, 50, 60, 65, 67 when that kid turns 18? It's like, do you want to be that 67-year-old going down the stage to the graduation? You know, or do you want to enjoy the time you have and the money, you know? And so there's nothing wrong with being in a situation. It just happens that way, Slingshot, you know? I'd settle for a girlfriend. Yeah, go still live your life. Go find a soulmate, a companion. Definitely at my age, would I want to start over and raise another family or get married again? Probably not. God forbid, my wife goes before me. I don't think I'd want to do that again. I think just having a companion, a friendship, some type of partner to like travel with, a friend, that would be enough. I mean, I have my kids, I have my family, my married, my memories, my marriage, and I look in the mirror and I'm like, I'm getting older, and I've gotten these gray hairs that are coming out here, and it's like I'm not a young man anymore, but I'm not an old man either. And I'm trying to stay healthy. I'm trying to do my little exercise, and I'm trying to like watch what I eat. I don't smoke, I don't drink, which is a plus, right? I'm trying to take some vitamins when I can. But the thing is like my time is valuable, and I got to keep circling back to that because that's the topic. My time is valuable. Look at that. I dropped down a couple of views. I'm one of them, so it's only two people watching. And I appreciate you two guys. And hopefully somebody will see this on the recap. But Warsaw, about the whole friends and all that stuff, definitely I already have nieces and yeah, exactly. You kind of have your kids already, right? Slingshot. I'm close to 30. I'm close to 30 soon. Okay, you're a young man, Patriot. Oh my goodness. I got 20 years on you, brother. So, but you sound like a wise man, a young man, right? And that is like, you see that going back to what kind of the topic of the gun community and slash prepping community. Now that I'm 50 and a half and the zombie apocalypse has not taken place, and I've been prepared, and I don't see it happening probably in my lifetime, even though I thought it was going to happen. Remember that incident where the Miami guy started eating that guy's face, and not to laugh at that situation because it was horrible. But you remember that, and then I remember playing PlayStation 3. Was it 3 or 2? Call of Duty zombie mode, and me and the guys were chatting like, "Oh my God, did you see that? CDC just put out this awareness, preparedness, and I really thought that was gonna be the zombie apocalypse. I was like, I'm ready, let's go. And then of course The Walking Dead and all that came out, and then of course it just hyped things up. But now that I'm 50 and I'm slowing down and I'm just trying to take it easy and I'm rethinking, like, do I need any more pew pews? Do I need the 40 and a 9 and a 38 and a 20 and a 12? And do I need 5 ARs and 5 8? Yeah, I don't, you know. I have what I have. And even then, I'm thinking about selling some here and there. Not because I have to sell them. It's like I'm not getting any use out of them. It's just, you know. And I get it. We want to pass things on. But it's like, to who? To what? Our life is changing. Society is changing. But before I forget, back to Patriot, what you were saying, the zombie act. Um, yes, in Miami, Florida. That was sick. Talk about. Yeah, it's like I'm not. I still have the prepping mentality when I see an event coming, like a disaster or something. But I'm not focused on that anymore. I'm not focused on like stockpiling this food and ammo and guns and batteries. It's just like I'm kind of turning the page. Like the time that I have left, realistically, right? I mean, in my mind, if your average is 26 years old, I'm pushing for 30. Why not 33, 35, God willing? I don't want to waste those years on nonsense and arguing with people. And every platform's different. Like I said, TikTok doesn't allow pew pews. YouTube's okay with it. Facebook is okay with it. Instagram too. I think those two are one and the same. And then there's things like on the editing software on TikTok. I like it. I really do. I have CapCut, TikTok, the music I can put. The only thing I don't like about the music with TikTok is that usually it's a minute. There are some songs, well, all the cool songs are a minute, right? I don't want to be the superstar of my own video, all right? I'm the star. I'm the director, right? I'm the writer, the producer. I am the star of my show. I want to shine, you know? So I enjoy collecting less than lethal launchers. And yeah, I know you're really big into that, brother. Hey, you like what you like. Guns are like cars. It's an investment. It is, you know, and you know everybody's gonna see value in that. I remember a while back when Midas Welby, his name was Casey. I remember a while back I would have this conversation with him privately. I'm like, dude, do you really need like 5 AKs and five? And I think he had like 4 or 5 AKs and maybe 2 or 3 ARs, maybe more. He was really big on the AKs. I remember, and we would go. I'm like, dude, do you really need like you only have 2 arms? I mean, maybe like two of each. And then, and this was a while back. This was back then. I actually had like I had like 2 or 3 12 gauge, one 20 gauge. I'm still a shotgun guy, still a shotgun guy. And he was like, "Well, do you need that many shotguns?" I'm like, "Hey, case in point, valid, you know." But we'd always go, and in reality, I always thought, who really needs 5 AKs and ARs? Like two of each, 2 ARs, 2 AKs, 2 shotguns, 2 pistols. I mean, at the most, you know, it's definitely pile up the ammo. I get that, but it's just and then I see this new evolve of preppers out there, right? People that are doing the prepping. I've like been there, done that, talked about that. You're not doing anything new. It's a new face to the niche, the whole prepping thing, right? It's a new face. And then of course there's people that are just getting into it. They've never heard of Red October. They've never heard of Pop's Quest. They've never heard of all these other channels that made it really big. And even the ones that are around like me, they're themselves have changed. The audience has changed. Just toxic people and total disrespect. People who got nothing better and drink junk food. Yeah, and that's the thing is like a lot of the e-beggars, a lot of the so-called preppers, if you notice, and I'm going to use them for example. Why are all the ones that are so-called prepared that have a big audience are out of shape? or obese, and people like them. And I'm like, this person's not going to survive in the zombie apocalypse. This person can't even jog down the street, yet alone run. They're probably close to a heart attack. They probably have a lot of health issues they're not telling you about. So, how are they going to get their medicine? How are they going to get all the other stuff that they need to survive? And this is the guy you're taking advice from. Not me, but that guy. And I know you, I get it. You have to exaggerate and be a little entertaining. I get it, right? But this is the guy you listen to. And then the ones that everyone seems to like, at some point they turn around like, if you want to donate to the channel, you want to subscribe, you want to donate, fans only can comment. They turn on that notification, right? If you pay $2, $3 a month, you'll get the extra content. I'm like, dude, it's the same content. It's just you're releasing it here first than others. Even the ones that made it big, I'm seeing them less and less. I don't even see them on my feeds anymore unless I unsubscribe them. I can't. Let's see. Looking back, I just see the like fucking children. Yeah, you got a lot of emotions there, Patriot. I can tell. Trolls call my LTS toys. I've lost weight. Good for you, Slingshot. I told them to go pound and go fuck themselves. I didn't care what people thought of me anymore. Yeah, I'm not sure what the whole thing is with you, Patriot, and the other guys. I mean, I'm subscribed to some of the gun guys, but I'm not in the community anymore. I don't go on lives. They don't ask me what I think. I don't ask to join. I'm just doing my own thing. I'm a spectator now, you know. But I think when you're in the winds in the background, I think you can survive like myself. Because I think about all the guys I used to roll with, all the guys that are no longer doing it. And I'm still here. Like I'm the last man standing. And why am I still standing? Why when I can easily just walk away from this? It's because, I'm hanging on to something. I don't know what. I'm just hanging on to something. You know. Yeah, it's not slingshot. It definitely isn't, And I think for me, it's just focusing on, continue walking, continue doing stretching, watching what I eat, right? Getting enough rest, which my rest is so broken up right now. But for the most part, I can still sleep when I want. I mean, I get up, I have a set schedule. I got to get up early in the morning, but then I get a break and then I got to go back. But I need to focus on making sure I get enough sleep, making sure I get enough rest. Hey, what's going on, Survival? Turkey hunting is coming. Awesome. Yeah, I bet you're ready. Talking about time, I don't know how long you've been here, Survival. Let me know if you've been listening for the last at least 4 or 5 minutes. Shit, I've been live 23 minutes. But I'm just talking about just every platform is different, right? And I've never mingled the platforms together because there's just different crowds. I tell people all the time, like my Facebook friends are not my YouTube friends. And my YouTube friends are usually into like the 2A and politics are just different from Facebook. My TikTok people, no, none of you people know them and they don't know you. And I've even asked them, hey, do you want me to share on TikTok? I was like, do you want me to share my YouTube channel so you can see my good? No comments, no view. I'm like, okay, whatever. And I want to share those things, but it's like, I don't want to share them if no one's going to take interest in it. So I just have to get back to my time is valuable, number one. How much time I spend on editing, sometimes I shoot so much footage, like I don't want to spend 20 minutes going through this video of 20 minutes trying to find the clips I need. So I try to break these up and do 3 or 5 and then cut it off, start another one. And that way I know more or less where those certain footages are. But my time is valuable, guys, just like it is yours. After 50, your brain starts to think a little different. 5 minutes, okay, cool. And it's just you start to question like what am I doing here? What am I getting out of this? Other than standing and say, I'm still the last man standing out of all my friends, like if the audience has changed, the people are not there, then then why do it, right? And believe me, sometimes I've just thought about taking a hiatus from this, but it's like I come back to it because I still enjoy it for the most part. Just got back from Arizona, survival. Into Tombstone, Grand Canyon, Canyon X, Horseshoe Bend, beautiful, beautiful place, man. But traveling, I will say this: traveling throws you off, throws me off. I won't say everybody. Throws you off your sleep, throws you off your bowel, gut movements. Because then it's like I did like 16 plus hours of driving in a 4 days, trying to get to the place we wanted to. From going down south to Tombstone all the way up to Grand Canyon, I did so much driving. When I had to go to the restroom, I couldn't. I mean, I peed when I peed, right? But the other stuff, number two, it just I had to hold it. And then when could go, I didn't go. I'm like, man, I got to get back on the cycle. So that's the only thing I don't like about traveling is just be around positive people. Exactly. You want my advice to survive? Stay away from toxic drunk. Yes, I agree. I agree. I'm there, Patriot. I'm there, brother. You know. I mean, it's like even family. It's like I have family, and I'm sure you can relate. Anybody watching this, I have a family member that will call me every once in a blue moon, not to ask how I'm doing, not to check up on me, not to tell me some good news, not to uplift me, encourage me. None of that. It's always like, do you know? Have you heard from so and so? Well, why don't you talk to them? Or I heard they were mad at you. Or don't be mad at me when I tell. And I'm just like, why do you always call me to tell me some negative shit? Like, uplift me. Ask me how I'm doing. I have another family member that calls me just when they need something. I'm like, dude, if you want to tell me how you're doing, tell me how you're doing. I'll listen. If you want to ask how I'm doing, ask me. But don't ask me, don't call me because you want money, because you need this, you want me to buy you this. Like I don't want to do that, bro. From what I see on people nowadays, when I travel, I take my own bathroom with me. Oh yeah, and then some of the restrooms are just nasty, because like, especially the tourist spots, right? To stay on positive track, yeah, just live your life, guys. Survival. I saw you post a fishing video, bro. Good for you, brother. Go fishing. Use the stuff you have, and this is what I said earlier about I don't have any desire to buy any more pew pews. Hell, probably half of the stuff I have, I don't even shoot it, but I want to pass a couple things on to my kids, my grandkids. Some of them belong to my grandfather. I want to, they're personal. I don't want to just sell them. I've sold some stuff already, but it's like I have no regrets. Like I said, when I'm not using something, I pass it on. I sell it. I use that money to buy something else I want. But at 50, not old, but I'm not young. I don't want to waste the time that I have on nonsense or toxic people. I just don't. So, all right, a few more minutes. I think I'm gonna get off, guys. I've started to make a few videos lately. Hey, what's up, Guns Coast to Coast? And then just put them on. Exactly. You're just like, I want to be in the moment. I want to live in the moment. And uh, how important is it for you to spend editing that video, uploading it, going back to check the views, the comments, responding? If it's not going to change people's lives or matter, or they're going to get something out of it, or it's almost like, is it even worth it anymore? Not that it's not worth it, right? Because you did it for a reason, but is it worth it overall to spend time? This is why my videos are 1 minute or less, because people's attention spans is down the tube. So I do 1 minute videos if I can, no more than three at the most, unless it's just something I have to get off my chest. I won't. Let's see. Oh, my wife's here. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna let you go. Y'all have a good one. We'll talk soon, and spend your time wisely.